Hello, everybody, and welcome to 3 Years Weekly AMA. How are you today? I hope you are as good as we are. I'm in Slovenia, and Sandi will be with us from Nairobi, where he's attending Africa Tech Summit. And today was a very important day. More in a couple of minutes, but we won't be alone today. We have a special guest so prepare your questions, get involved, participate. Of course, don't forget to click like, share this AMA with your friends, write a comment, and hit the bell icon to get notifications. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, be a part of our communities on Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. My name is Anita Mlakar, by the way, and let me start with short introduction of 3Air and the project of bringing broadband internet to Africa. 3Air blockchain platform will provide an easy-to-use blockchain-based ISP management system with integrated proven security, transparency, and low fees needed to operate a successful telecom. The whole project is divided into 3 stages. Create a market with building out broadband infrastructure in Africa with K3 partnership, building the blockchain ecosystem and expanding the platform with additional functionalities and onboarding multiple ISPs. For our development, we have chosen to build on a scale blockchain. Cities of Africa are vibrant, dynamic, and full of people running around with mobile phones, yet there is almost no true broadband connectivity. Cities have grown too fast and without real connectivity plans, so now it is impossible to dig trenches, lay cables, and provide fast and stable internet. The lack of internet in this region has also a social and economic impact, including the way citizens interact with the government, with businesses, and with each other. So 3Years' vision is to make broadband connectivity available to the masses that is easy to access through its blockchain-based platform. Again, let's welcome Sandi Bitenc, the CEO of 3Air. Sandi, hello and welcome.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
I think everybody is doing great, Sandi, so am I, but how are you? Tell me.
I am good. I am tired, but I am good.
This is such a nice tiredness, right? Because you had a very
Yeah,
busy day.
it's gonna be really, nice when I can lay down and sleep a bit.
Okay. Like I
Yeah.
said at the beginning, Sandy, you are not in Dubai. You are in Africa, in Nairobi, because you're
Mhm.
attending Tech Summit, African Tech Summit. And not only today, but all of the days that you have been there and still will be are very special, right? And very busy.
Yes, I have to say that I'm like positively impressed. I didn't think it would be at that level as it is. So the event is sold out. There are no more tickets to get, and it is quite busy. And the level of attendance is I think is really good. It's not a specialized blockchain event. It's a general tech event. So it is a lot of talks about blockchain and crypto, and but it's also a lot of talks about regulations, not only in crypto and that space, but it's also about about telecoms. There are a lot of telecoms here, and other general investments, fintechs, banks. There's a lot of VC funds. There is actually an app where you have all the attendees, and they have their profiles, and then you just go through the app, and I just went through all the VCs and setting up meetings. Had today already some good contacts. The best ones are always the ones that actually come to you first. So this is I as I said, I'm really positively impressed. So today it was kind of the first official day. Yesterday it was a pre-event with some workshops, and then in the evening there was a meetup, so a networking event. I cannot believe how loud it can get without having any music. So it was like I was literally needed to scream all the time for people to understand me, and there was no music, so it was just people talking. Um, so that was happening yesterday, and today I was on a panel. I
Yeah.
was sitting together on a panel with two big telecoms, so Liquid Telecom and Safaricom, and I was sitting together also with the representative of Google. And I have tomorrow. I have actually a personal meeting with him also. Mm, let's see what comes out.
But they want more of you. So you that this is not the only panel that you have been attending or will be.
Yeah, I was actually invited. Then just after the first one, I was invited to a second panel that's going to be tomorrow. They just added me to that one. I think this one is at around 11:30 or 11:45, something like this. Uh, I think so. And it's gonna be on Web3. I need to look through it what exactly it is, but Web3 is already good for me. So I just need to see more specifics on that one. I'm looking forward to that,
We will
and
be
I'll be talking together. There was a picture today that Helena, I think, posted where we were on together with the head of Binance Africa. So there's also a meeting happening there afterwards, and yeah, I'll be with one of them on the panel tomorrow.
Okay, so the whole team is working hard, Sandy, there, and you're doing a good job. We will be talking about it a little bit later. And of course, we will be here for your questions. But right now, we have a special guest today, and we will be talking about, well, we have good news. Mohamed Nasrallah, K3 Operation Manager in Ethiopia, is with us. Hello and welcome.
Hello, Anita. Hello, Sandy. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
3R
Hello.
from Ethiopia from our side as well.
yay!
You are in the good mood also, like
Oh,
feeling good.
definitely. It's been quite a week for us here. We have some good news, like Sandy previously announced regarding signing an MOU here with an investor for $10 million. So
Ah!
this this is probably Sandy has been working hard so much. I probably got the first 2 days where I'm a bit relaxed right now till tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Now it's time maybe just to relax, but we will be talking about what has happened. Sandy and Mohammed, the big news, like you said, is that 3Air and K3 Telecom secured $10 million investment to expand in Ethiopia. Now, Mohammed, you have managed the Ethiopia investment locally. Please do tell us a little more about it.
We've been working on this for quite a while. We on Monday we signed the agreement with one of the biggest investors and most influential people in the country for $10 million. The investor himself is extremely serious to have this done. That by tomorrow morning K3 Ethiopia as a company will be registered, as in the process has been prepared, all the papers and the registrations legally will be done. Our hopes is by end of March, we will start operations, as in backbone operations, training people and start to setting up an office and all of this.
Okay.
The market here is really is some. I've been here for a year. I moved to Ethiopia for almost a year. I've been trying to get a fiber or an internet connection, a fixed line into my house, and I'm in the middle of the city, and I still have not managed to get that through the company. I am right now. I have been using a hotspot, and everybody's complaining about this.
Okay. So now you are a part of the solution. K3 and 3Air are actually going to change something there. And this must be a good feeling. Sandy, very important, of course, for the whole project.
Yes. I've been kind of teasing this for a while. I was I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but it was always, like this little detail and this little detail and so on. It's crazy, and I need to really praise Mohammed, and how he handled this. It was really amazing, and now that this deal is done, um, you know, 3R just gets to another level together with K3. And it needs to be said that this investment actually brings all the benefits to 3R without actually giving out and diluting the tokens. For the token holders, that's probably the best news ever. And we are just right now on track of opening up a big new country, and it's also a country that has not a lot of competition there, because Ethiopia was until recently was totally closed down, and it was only one operator that was providing the services. There is Safaricom also entering right now into the market, but as we're actually on another level of the services that we are providing in regards to broadband connectivity.
Mhm.
Sandy, we're not only, yes, on the broadband connectivity, that's one of the things we're providing, but we also are providing different services that not a single company are bundling together or can provide. We are providing our TV solution for our customers as well, and IP telephony, in additional to different securities, which probably no one has in the market at all.
Yes, that's true. Maybe we are not talking enough about the TV. So we are always talking about broadband, but we do actually offer additional services to it that are for sure really important, because comparing, current TV is almost everybody is using DSTV, right? So, and that's a satellite operator. It's really an old technology. Having a satellite connection, you may get a signal in. When it rains, it'll be really a bad signal. But it's only one-way communication, so there is no option of ever having a on-demand video or something similar. But we can provide that, right?
Yes, we are already, and the services are all integrated together. And I've done some research and I've showed because I do have access to the TV, I've showed it to a couple of people in this. People are willing to start paying money immediately. Just give us, even if you guys are not connected yet in the market, give me access, I'll pay you. I was like, guys, this is just for demo. We're coming soon.
Yeah, I've been asked so many times about Ethiopia specifically. Ethiopia on itself it's quite developed, but they're really lacking in connectivity. For instance, here in Nairobi, the situation is far better than Ethiopia. And it was really the funny thing, and I think we already spoke to this some time ago, is you can get a cable connection somewhere in Ethiopia, in Addis. It is possible, but most of it, what I've seen, is the cable connection works really far worse than any mobile connection there, actually. So when I have calls with somebody from Ethiopia, they usually come and connect first with wired connection, and usually that one isn't working, and they're just switching then to mobile. And of course, they don't want to use mobile because that uses data, right? So the
Mhm.
cable isn't limited by data plans. So
Uh,
it's the other way
uh,
around, as we're
yeah,
all over the world.
no, that's true, Sandy. I've even seen it with the cable connection. If the electricity goes down, not only in your house, in the area, the switches of Ethio Telecom that are providing you also go off. Your connection is totally dead, even if you have a generator at your house. This is one of the things I was asked about during the negotiations in this. Will this also be affected? No, will we be affected by this? I was like, guys, we do provide 24/7. we are always on. We will never be affected by disconnection of electricity or anything. And people were really pushing to have this done.
Yeah. So it's really good news that this will be done. According to data, Mohammed and Sandi, there are around 115 million people there. And it is estimated that 3R and K3 could potentially reach about 3 million households and businesses in Ethiopia. Is that so?
I would assume yes. Even there is, yeah, look, I went out of others last weekend, and the construction of new homes, new areas is really crazy. And I passed through a couple of streets where we have over 10 or 15,000 units that are still being built within a couple of years. I am assuming the number is not a crazy number or it cannot be done. Definitely.
That's great. That's really a big number. Now, could you tell us a little more, Mohammed, about negotiations? You said, because you do know Ethiopia, you are there, you know the market, you know how to handle it. Was it difficult, or what was it, that made investors believe in the project? Of course, you are the one who had, let's say, a very important role, but what was it about the project that said this is the project that we want to invest in?
Look, to be honest, the negotiation started. We met a couple of investors, not only one person. All of them have different type of businesses, but they know that the market here is going into the technology side, and everybody is eager to get a piece of that market. They have the money, and they know that the country is growing. Infrastructure is extremely important. Everyone knows with COVID and all of this, people are working from home, different connections. So connectivity is really important. And the pain is one. Like Sandy mentioned, cable connectivity is worse than mobile connectivity. And mobile connectivity is not always stable. It depends on the number of users you have in a specific area that is also affected. When I shared some data from different operations from Sierra Leone. Technically, I even showed them, I provided a couple of units of the TV services. We discussed the financials and all of this. It took a bit of time because this is the process here. The investors do like to do their due diligence and all of this. But we were successful, and we got several different offers from more than one investor. We decided on one. We selected somebody who is very well connected, has the finances and all of this, to make sure that this project will be a success. No doubts in that.
Great,
And
congratulations.
it's been since probably September that we started the talks up till today.
Great, congratulations. Now,
Thank
Mohammed, you
you.
have said, you were now mentioning Sierra Leone. K3 has already started a project in Africa, in Sierra Leone. So, what are the experiences there?
In Sierra Leone, we've been there for approximately 2.5 years. We are the market leader related to the number of clients, market share, and all of this. And our services are extremely sought out. Like every single person, we're talking businesses, banks, embassies, even gamers right now who are connecting to our network in or because of the stability and because of the speed and the quality of service. And Sierra Leone is something that I'm not bragging. I also started the operation there, so I'm happy about that as well.
Well, your work is just amazing. Could you share us a little bit, tell us and share a little bit about the technology that is being used and will be used?
Our technology, just so that not to go into extreme technical details, it's practically a fiber cable but through wireless connectivity. It's not affected by weather. You get the same speeds as a fiber connectivity. Setting up the network takes approximately 3 weeks after the equipment arrives into the country. It doesn't take a long time, and the coverage is immediate to the range of the equipment. We also, one of the other benefits, I know I'm talking a bit more about the TV than the broadband part. We do provide HD TV connectivity, and it is not affected by the speed of internet that you are taking. This is something new. Like we do have movies on demand and all of this, and this is requested as well. And as you know, our services is not only it is per household or per business, but also it affects the whole family. It doesn't affect only the household. It affects the students. It affects
Yeah.
the business owners. It affects everyone.
Yes, absolutely. We do have some questions also from attendees. We did, in a way, answer to this question, but still, Richard is asking how many people can be connected with this large investment.
Um, Look, to be realistic, when we start, our goal as the first year, as between households and businesses, and when I say the first year, I mean from the day we start operations, we need to take into consideration we have 6 months where the operation is being planned. We are not selling to any customers. But within the first year, we're expecting somewhere between 5 to 8,000 customers connected. This means if we want to say how many people will be affected, we are talking between 20 to 25,000 people at least. Because if we consider 4 individuals per household, we are going to be, and then the sky is the limit. Once the operation is ongoing, there is no limits for what we can do.
That's so nice to hear. Here's another question. Michael is asking, Mohammed, does K3 achieve its goals as planned in the business plan, or are you already exceeding expectations?
Look, the business plan is an estimation. I am happy to say that we are exceeding expectations, but we usually like to announce a business plan because any better news is good news. Nobody would complain if you're doing better than you're doing worse, correct or no?
Yes, it's true.
Yep.
Michael is also asking, but does the connection become less the further away you are?
Look, the plan for Addis Ababa is we are going to have approximately 90 to 95% coverage immediately as we start. The further from the tower, as long as you're within the transmission range, the further you are from the tower or the closer, it doesn't matter. Once your signal is stable, your connectivity is, you get what you pay for. You get perfect connection.
Okay, now you did say something about when you are going to start and what this first action will be. But, just to explain us a little more about this, what can we expect, let's say, in next month and then in a year time, of course, when will be the
Okay.
official start?
Do not quote me officially because the process in the country is a bit complex. We are starting tomorrow with registration in commerce and in telecom to start having all the official papers. That could take 2 weeks up to 2 months, to be very honest. I'm not sure exactly because this is the first time I set up a business in Addis Ababa. But hopefully it will be fast. According to the consultant, on average, it might take between 3 weeks to a month. Once that is done, we will start with setting up an office, training the people on the ground, having our technical team visit the country to do proper planning. With this time, equipment will be ordered and being prepared to come into the country. This usually takes between 3 to 5 months. Once the equipment is in the country, within 3 weeks, we do have an announcement, an event that that we are live, and we will have our company working full ahead.
And there must be a special celebration for that, you know,
Oh, definitely.
for the first connection. Now, Sierra Leone, Ethiopia, what is the next one? Can you say?
I would leave that to Sandy
Okay.
because on his efforts, I'm willing to travel anywhere to start immediately.
Wow, Sandy.
Let's see. The first thing is what I wanted to say. I'm flying to Addis once there is a party. I won't be missing the party.
Me too.
Sandy, I'll invite you to a party even before we start. Just having
We
this
can just do that.
ready, no problems.
Well, I'll work up until that point, and then I really come to party. But
I,
yeah, so in regards to further expansion, I think the next most probable one is DRC and then Nigeria, but it comes down to funding. So we are always looking for strong local partners because it's far easier to get everything set up and to have everything regulated. And if you're really a new in the country, it might always get tricky. You might miss something, because
yep.
it's either a cultural thing or it's a regulation thing. So it's always good to have really strong local partners. Also in regards, not only these things, also in regards to marketing. So our current partner there, he knows everyone. He literally knows everyone around there. So
Yes.
also then selling our services is going to be far easier and cheaper for us because we don't need to go there and establish ourselves separately, right?
Sandy, I had a meeting today with another person that we were discussing some local content to add to our TV. He brought it up that he already met the investor, and the investor mentioned that we already signed an agreement, and he was a bit disappointed that I didn't call him first and let him know. So the investor is already spreading this out regarding that agreement was signed, we're coming soon. And yes, I do see with the connections we have here and all of this, it is going to be a crazy start.
It already
If,
is.
if I may, Anita, Michael posted the question that if demands are high, are we
Yeah.
planning a pre-sales or something along these lines? Usually, this is exactly what we do when the office is established, because it will be established before operation starts. We will be taking certain requests, a waiting list that we immediately start once operations are officially launched. Yes.
There's
Okay.
also one thing that I would like to add here. So we are taking this with our blockchain platform. We're taking it a step further. So we are right now planning out a system where it will be possible to get access to internet through NFTs. So an NFT will represent a monthly subscription or whatever subscription that it will be inscribed in the NFT. So we're actually going into usability of NFTs. So everyone will be actually able to pre-purchase that ones, and we will be also then providing a list of either schools or maybe some potential really bright students and so on. And you'll be able just to send them a NFT with connectivity, grant them a month long of connection, or just you'll be able to resell those on the secondary market. So kind of trying to get into that waters. And I think we are right now, we're one of the first companies, like real world companies, that are trying to utilize blockchain, and probably also one of the first ones creating real usability of NFTs. and with it providing good service, and I think making a lot of good for the people in Africa.
Yeah.
Yes, Sandy, and doing this also, this will help. There is another market that we did not consider before, that a lot of the diaspora community here in Ethiopia would be paying for services for their families. Having this in place would make things extremely easy for them to have and this community, we are talking approximately between 700 to a million, 700,000 to a million. That's not
Yeah.
a small community.
So it's kind of a way of getting remittances in, right?
Yeah.
So the remittances are really really big in African countries in general. So people are, working outside of Africa, sending money back to their homes, but that's really really expensive. Of course, blockchain is trying to solve that, and in parts of the world is it's already solving it. But it's not so easy. And so what is happening like currently on the markets is that those people, instead of sending money in, they're actually going to web shops, to local web shops, ordering food and doing the delivery, just paying from abroad, but doing the delivery for from local companies. And kind of we are doing the same, we're enabling the same, but just for internet.
Yeah, that's true.
Amazing job. There is another question regarding the maintenance of the technology, if it needs a lot of it. Also, Michael is asking.
Look, all technologies need maintenance in general. The difference is our technologies, the maintenance costs and the maintenance of our technology and the durability of our technology is much higher than different technologies. For example, I'm just giving you an example. Having a fiber connection might get disconnected by accident, by road works, by a lot of different things. Our connectivity, once you have a proper connection done at the customer place, you might not hear the customer for any technical problems for a year or even more. You even forget that he's only paying. That's it. So technology wise, it is much more durable than different technologies in the market.
Yeah, so there are no cables to get separated, and on the other side, we are operating with far less towers, base stations that can, we don't need so much technology. If you compare it to a mobile tower or something similar, we probably need like one fifth of the towers. Correct me, Mohammed, but maybe even less. So that also means like one fifth of the maintenance.
No, that's true, Sandy. With mobile connectivity, with the mobile towers, I come from a telecommunication background. I used to work for a telecom company. With mobile towers, you have limitations on the number of users that can be connected, and even mobile connectivity is much shorter than I'm talking distance wise, coverage wise. It covers approximately around 8 to 9 kilometers. Our technology covers up to 50 kilometers easily in all directions. So you are right on the part where our towers numbers compared to a telecom company is much less, and that reduces your cost of maintenance and your overhead over all of this. That's true. Increases profit, of course. This is what everybody wants to hear.
What would that mean for you personally, Mohammed? Having this good, great connectivity in Ethiopia.
Oh, I'll be very happy. I'm even one of the conditions I put on the on in the MOU. First connection has to be into my house. Otherwise, no deal. No, definitely, this is something really important. And like I said, just from the people we know, our friends, our people we are talking to, and just like, guys, we are coming. I can list over 1,000 clients willing to get the service immediately right now if it's available. And that zero promotions, just word of mouth of the people we know about.
Yeah. And those are people around you, of course, saying
Yes.
and telling you what they need. And there are so many others, so many more who will also be happy to have this connectivity. Just another question, maybe a little personal, Mohammed, but you did decide to move to Ethiopia, you said like a year ago. What was the reason? Was it business?
No, my wife dragged me. She got a job with an NGO in Ethiopia, and I'm working online usually, or I travel a lot. So she dragged me here. And
Okay.
that's a decision I do not regret, to be very honest. I love the country, the weather, the city is amazing, and the business opportunity was the first thing I started thinking about, that this is where we need to be as well.
Yeah. And women usually know what is good for men, so I'm just kidding.
No comments. I'm not going to comment on that one. Sandy, I leave that to you.
No comment from my side also. The boss
Oh
is
my God,
somewhere around. So.
you're so quiet all of a sudden. So yeah, well, I'm really glad that you have been with us, Mohammed, today, answering all of the questions, mine and also from the community. And hopefully there will be some more great informations coming up later.
Definitely. And it was a pleasure from my side. And anytime you guys need me, I'm available here.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Mohammed.
Very nice
No.
having you on. Talk to you
Have a
later.
great.
I heard that you have some good news for me that we cannot.
Yes, that we'll have on a separate call. We can share with the community later on.
Okay.
Okay. No, okay. Have a nice day, Mohammed, and hope to see you
Thank
soon
you.
again.
Thank you,
Bye
guys.
bye.
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 Okay, Sandy, now it's just the two of us. And of course, the people that are listening today, and of course, being with us. And we do have some other things to talk about. We said something already about this tech summit that is going on and the importance of it. Just tell me, Sandy, how many people of the team are there in Nairobi also working with you?
So from from the core team, it's me and Petra. We went so that we can a bit exchange on the booth, but we also have our advisors here, and that's really nice to meet them again. There is Marcus is here. We met also Helena, right? So Helena is helping us out a bit also, and Adedawa is also here, and it's really good that they are, and they also brought some stuff so that there's always somebody on the booth, so that we get the most connections out of that, because we are so I might need to go on a meeting there, or just like I was a panelist, and so I cannot be there all the time. So we needed the stuff, and just it's incredible. Like Marcus knows everyone, or everyone knows Marcus. It's and he's not even from here, but it's so much easier to make the connections when people know somebody. So it's really great to have them there here.
Did you get in this couple of days to feel how it is to be there? You know how the people are breathing and the surroundings. How do they look like? What is the feeling?
I cannot. I don't think that it's really the feeling of Nigeria that I'm experiencing here. It is a bit different than let's say Europe or Dubai. For sure, the surroundings are different. So even the first uh, yeah, the travel was quite hard. So we had a flight in 2 a.m. So we actually didn't go to sleep the day before, and I thought, okay, well, it's a nice flight. We'll try and get some sleep on the plane, but it was a full plane, and we were flying economy, so we were like on the small seats there, and I just cannot sleep if I need to. I cannot lay down, so I I think I was passed out for maybe half an hour, like half passed out. So then we got on the airport, and the first thing was like really crowded. They were checking some vaccinations and PCRs and so on. And then I came to scan my passport. So Petra was in front of me. She did everything. So they also take your fingerprints and so on and pictures. And then I came on, and they couldn't scan my passport. And I was like, there. I thought that they'll just throw me in jail or something like that. Say that I faked my passport or something like that. It was just running around and trying to scan my passport. Don't know what they did. So I then needed to go to a separate room, and I was there for an hour, and then I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And so on. And like, stay calm, stay calm. That was like, oh, this all the time. Then I just couldn't stay calm anymore, and I said, like, give me that password, I'll scan it myself. Because I scanned it like 5 hours before on the Dubai airport. So I just went there, put the passport on, and it was working. It was like, what were you doing? Just some bad word almost came out now. Yeah, that was that. And then they started like apologizing and everything, and I was really really mad. And Then there was a guy that processed everything then, and he was like really friendly, and I was okay. Let it be. So then, because of this, we were really, really late. As Monday morning was the only time that we had a bit off. So we planned to go see some giraffes in here in the giraffe center, and also to see the elephant orphanage. So we were driving with a taxi, with the Uber, and the guy was already waiting for us there for 10 minutes. Also, yeah, the Uber was really kind of falling apart. It was no part of it wasn't bumped. So mostly it's like this, and the roads are really really bad, and really congested. Everybody's driving like crazy, but at least the traffic is really slow, because if it is fast traffic with such driving, yeah, that would be deadly probably.
Mm.
So yeah, then we did that. Now you know a bit of backstory. I don't think it's so much connected to 3 year, right? But it is a story.
It's always interesting. When you then get back to Dubai, you get back home, then you know how to appreciate it more, what we have, and what we
Oh,
think is
but,
just.
but we do appreciate it. Yeah, but I like to go a bit around to see, experience some other cultures and so on. So then you really know how lucky you are, and how good
Yeah,
you have it.
yeah. Thank you, Sandy, for sharing a little bit with us. Also, outside the summit, what is happening, and thanks for all of you for your engagement, all of the questions, also for Mohammed, for Sandy. Michael is very creative. Yeah, he is, and has a lot of questions. Also, Richard, and please do participate. Do click like. Do share this AMA if you think it's interesting, and it should also interest someone else. We will appreciate that, of course, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're always welcome to do that. Now, Sandy, we do still have to say something about the changes of the pre-sale app. There are some changes, and you said you will speak about it today.
Oh yeah. So on Monday we updated a bit the pre-sale app, and it's a transition now to a full app that you'll be using afterwards. So it's going to be transitioned from the pre-sale to a normal app. We added everyone that participated in any kind of sale or any airdrop to the database. So if you provided us with a wallet, a MetaMask wallet before, you can just go and connect with your MetaMask wallet. But if not, then you are connected through your email. So what you need to do is you need to go to the presale app, connect your MetaMask wallet, and then it'll ask you if you want to connect your previous account, your existing account. Even if you didn't do so, if you were a private investor and just communicated everything through email, you just select the existing account, you type in your email, then confirm it, and that's it, and you'll be able to see all your tokens. We added inside, it's now shown how your vesting is. There's already a claim button that doesn't work yet, so it's going to work from 11th of April, when we are starting the listing. So, and then you'll also be able to see the vesting schedule for each type of the token that you hold. We are also adding some things, and I'll be sharing this during the rest of the week, or maybe in the beginning of next week. Is like I don't know how exactly I'll be able to manage it, like time wise, because I'm here in Nairobi till Friday, and on Friday I'm flying. But probably during the weekend we'll be announcing some new things in regards to tokenomics. Some additional token options will be there. And yes, also our pre-sale is pre-sale, sorry, our refund options are expiring tonight. So tomorrow we'll know how many people requested a refund, and up until now everybody has already been paid out who has requested it. And then we'll share those tokens that have been refunded. We'll share it to everybody that's staying in together with 3R going on. We do really value everyone's support. There was a big change that we did. It wasn't an easy change, it was a necessary change, and we do think it was a right thing to do. And then I think also things that are starting, that we are hearing right now and are happening, are kind of because of this change. You know, we are welcomed by a lot of new and other communities. Let's say it like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
we are valuing your continuous support and going with us through tough times, and we'll try and make it up to you. And there's good news coming. There is good news coming this week. So we actually made a partnership with somebody. I think the token holders will really, really like it, and the exchanges will really, really like it. So I'll come up with an official announcement within the next days. If not earlier, then probably on Saturday or on Sunday when I'm back. But it's gonna be good.
So another announcement at the end of the week, and you are just keeping us, like what?
Yeah,
What is it?
yeah. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. So
Yeah.
tomorrow I actually have the first kickoff meeting with them. They'll be providing some services to us, and after that I'll be sharing it a bit. No, the deal has been made, so it is that far. It is good. I really, really like it.
Okay. You
So
are getting
I'll,
good
yeah.
at this, teasing. I mean,
Oh, I can tease you more. I can tease you more. There is so much stuff happening. There's so much stuff happening even inside Ethiopia but it's not finalized, but it's really likely to happen. That's gonna, like, if everything goes well, as to what we have been talking now with a few people around here and in Ethiopia, we are literally making history.
oh my
I can
God.
say so. Yeah.
What a sentence. An important one. Sandy, talking about the tokens, there was also a question, when will they be able to claim the tokens?
On 14th of April, 11th of April, so 11/4, 11th of April, we are listing. and you'll be able to claim your first tokens then. And on 11th of April, the vesting period starts. So in regards to the vesting, you'll be able to claim it. Also, everybody who won any tokens in on giveaways or airdrops is going to be able to claim those tokens, and they also are already in the presale app. So they should, if you have won any tokens at any point and you've given us a email, you use that email, connect your MetaMask wallet, and then use your email to connect your account, and you'll see your tokens there.
Okay, I'm checking just a little bit what is happening on the Telegram community. But here is another question, a little personal, Sandy, but still maybe you can ask, are you guys even sleeping with everything going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some sleep in, but lately I haven't been sleeping as much as I should. That's true. Like it's just we've been doing a lot of work for a lot of time, and now it's just paying off. It looks like this. So now the pieces are starting to fall together. Yeah.
Okay, Richard is saying that if you could ask Mohamed to make a new documentary and share it on YouTube, probably about the progress of the project in Ethiopia.
Yes. I think we should document this. It's true. So I think we should talk to Mohammed and to the filming crew that we actually used before. We should make a documentary how we are building everything up. That would be good. That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Okay, now Sandy, we have less than 10 minutes left, but we didn't reveal the secret code for today in this ultimate giveaway.
You want to do it? You want to do it?
Of course. Do you?
Okay.
Will you reveal it?
I asked you if you want to do it.
Oh, I can do it. Okay, why not? Okay, just let me find it because did it put it? Okay, can I just click it and give it away?
But let's wait a bit. You think people really want to hear it? Who is
Okay,
waiting for the secret code?
okay. Sandy, tell me there are two codes in there so that I don't click the wrong one.
Now, I'll tell you where you need to go first. So if you haven't been doing any work on our giveaways, that's the actual link where you can read all about it and how to enter it, and then you also know where to put in the code. But let's see if somebody really wants the code. I want to hear it. Yeah, I
Of
think
course.
there are some people. Yeah, let's not keep them waiting. So it's only one. This one is. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
It's 7643. Now I'm hiding it.
Oh, that was
That-
quick.
Yes. You
I
need
didn't
to be
remember it.
watching. You need to be watching.
I'm not good at numbers, you
One,
know. Okay, thank you.
3, 2, 1, gone.
Okay. Now another thing, Sandy, you said that we decided that there will be a little change about our Twitter space timing when we'll be doing it, not on Fridays anymore, right?
Yes, so we were thinking about having it one more try, giving it one more try on Fridays to see how many people are joining. It was kind of a bold decision that brought us to making it Friday morning. Um, but I'll be traveling on Friday, so we'll try it for a few times on Monday evenings. So we'll probably have it around the same time as our AMAs. And on Mondays, let's see if it picks up a bit better. Also, we need to try a bit out the best timings to get
Mm.
the most people in. But the last time was really really nice. It was, so if you didn't see it, we were talking about connectivity in Africa,
Mm.
and we had a few people locally speaking about their experiences, and it got really interesting.
Yes, it was interesting because you really get the feeling. How is it there in practice? Miran has a question. He's saying, "How come app shows value? You see what it is? Will that be perhaps the price at launch?"
That's the price at launch. Yeah.
Okay.
But there is, so the meeting that I was telling you about for tomorrow, that's gonna maybe influence the price a bit. We might still change it just slightly. Let's see. I don't think that we will, but if it's for the good of the token, then then we might. But for now, it looks like this is staying at one, so it at 10 cents, and yeah. Well, tomorrow we are talking about the launch and the listings and everything.
Okay, I think we have answered all the questions that were being asked here in the chat. I'm just checking if we missed something, but I think that we did it. Or maybe just this one. If you can maybe explain, Sandy, how will this investment be split between 3R and K3 investment in Ethiopia?
Well, so this is an investment into the local infrastructure. So, and it's the deal that was always on the table. So Srier is the platform that's being used to run all the transactions through and to provide all the services and everything. So that's it. That's really, it's no real split into it in that regards. So the infrastructure is going to be built. It's going to be run by K3, and everything is run through the 3R platform. So each customer goes through the 3R platform.
Mhm. Here's a question: which exchange will the listing happen first, or DEX maybe?
So that's the question. I'll have the answer tomorrow, uh, probably finalized, because we are partnering up with somebody really strong in that area.
Okay. Sandy, is there something else we should add, or should we say we are finished for today and thank our community?
Yes, I think we can. So we'll be below an hour for
Amazing.
yeah, it is amazing. I think there was a lot of good information given out today. And yeah, we'll be continuing that pace, I'm pretty sure. Right after the call, I'm again jumping on a call with Mohammed, so
Yeah.
he needs to update me a bit. Then I need to do a bit more work. So we are pushing the news for Ethiopia through some media channels. So hopefully they'll pick it up. So I need to do that, and then within an hour I have another call with two potential investors. Yeah, to go forward. Then I go to
Look,
sleep.
Richard is saying take more pictures during all happenings and put them on Telegram.
Yeah, it's like it's not something that I really like to do. To be honest, is if you have looked me up, I probably don't have almost any presence on social media since 4 or 5 years, something like that. I just got sick of it. So I really hate running around taking selfies, and but I know that you like it, so that's why I also actually do it. And I will be posting more and more pictures. Yes.
Yeah. Petra is very good at this, so she can help you or teach you, doing pictures, posting, writing good stories. So, yeah, just a challenge.
Yeah, I have a lot of help for sure. No
I
worries.
know. Michael is asking, what time is it at your place?
So right now it's 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Yes, it's
Oh,
6
sorry,
p.m. p.m.
8 p.m.
p.m.
8 p.m.
Okay.
Yes, I am a bit tired already.
Okay, we have
It's 8
6
p.m.
p.m. And just let's say 50 seconds to close this AMA. So we did it. Sandy, thank you very much. Thanks for all of you for being with us, and looking forward to another one next Wednesday. And of course, Monday at 6 p.m. we'll be on Twitter Space. Sandy, enjoy your staying in Nairobi. Good work, the team. And we are waiting for this great announcement to come more and
Yeah,
more. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye bye.
Bye. Yeah.